Welcome back once again to my YouTube channel, and in this video I'm going to be giving answers to some frequently asked questions about cassava farming in Nigeria. The first question here with me is cassava farming profitable in Nigeria? Yes, due to the huge demand for garri, fufu, starch, flour, ethanol and animal feed. Going into cassava is the best part of agriculture business you can go into. The next question here with me is, what is the best type of soil for cassava? A well-drained sandy loam soil is very good for cassava. However, make sure you avoid a waterlogged land. The next question here with me is, how long does it take to mature? It takes 8 to 12 months depending on the variety, and in some cases 14 to 18 months. The next question here with me is, what is the planting season for cassava in Nigeria? March to July is the best time to plant, and in southern Nigeria you can still plant from September to November because we'll still experience some level of rainfall during this period, and cassava is quite a water resistant crop which can accommodate the dry season as well. The next question here with me is, how many cassava stems are needed per hectare? With 1 by 1 meter spacing, you can achieve 10,000 stands for 1 hectare, and you can achieve 4,000 stands per acre. The next question here with me is, do I need fertilizer for cassava? Yes, you need that. You need the NPK 1515 for your cassava farm, and about 400 to 600 kg per hectare split into 2 application is needed for your cassava farm. The next question here with me is, what is the cost of starting 1 acre of cassava farm? It will cost you between 150,000 naira to 250,000 naira, from land clearing, site preparation to purchasing of stems and pesticides and many things that you will need. The next question with me is, how do I control weeds in cassava? You would have to control weeds by doing a proper pre-planting and after planting procedure. And for pre-planting, you need to apply the glyphosate spray, and at planting you need to apply atrazine, and manual weeding needs to be done 1 to 2 times in the first 3 months. The next question here with me is, what pests or diseases affect cassava? For pests, we have cassava green mites, we have mealybugs, we have termites and grasshoppers. While for disease, we have the cassava mosaic virus, which is the CMD, and cassava brown streak. We have bacteria blight and anthracnose. The next question here with me is, what varieties are best in Nigeria? The first variety is the TME 419, which has high yield and early maturity, and we have the TMS 30572, which is of high starch, and we also have the NR 8082 / NR 8083, which is good for garri and fufu. The next question with me is, how do I get high yield in cassava? The best way for you to get that is to make use of correct spacing. Cassava is not like oil palm, it's not like coconut, it's not also like plantain that you need a minimum of 2 meter or 3 meter, and for oil palm and coconut that you need 7 to 9 meter. Cassava can accommodate more stems and stands. That's the advantage, so you can achieve maximum yield from that. And this is one of the reasons why Nigeria is currently the largest producer of cassava worldwide, because cassava can be grown largely on 1 acre more than most other crops. And also another way to maximize high yield is apply fertilizer and control weeds, and also make sure that you harvest at the right time. The next question here with me is, can cassava farming be mechanized? Yes, you can do that. Tractor can handle the planting, the weeding, the land preparation, and even the harvesting as well. The next question here with me is, how many tons of cassava can I get per hectare? You can get 15 to 20 tons per hectare with good improved services. You can achieve that. The next question here with me is, can cassava be exported from Nigeria? Yes, you can export cassava from Nigeria with products like cassava chips, flour, starch, and ethanol. You can do well with the international market with this product. The last question here with me is, how do I market cassava in Nigeria? The best way to do that is to sell your cassava to garri processors, sell them to fufu producers and flour mills, supply to industrial users, starch factories, and also ethanol producers. I hope with these few questions I've been able to give answers to some questions on your mind about cassava farming in Nigeria. And if you are ready to buy a farmland for that, we can also assist you. And that agriculture is not the way you see it. You can start small. Starting small is the way for you to grow. You don't need to have big money to start agriculture, but you need to start with your small money so you can make big money from it. With 1 acre, you can achieve 4,000 stands, which is quite more than any other crop, showing you that cassava is the easiest and most profitable crop that you can start per acre in Nigeria. You can also share this video to friends and family and people who want to learn about this. See you in the next video. Peace.